Can you guess how's the weather only with the outfit I'm wearing today? Yes, it's raining! Excellent! Today we are going to learn about rain. First, a friend is going to explain us the water cycle. He is going to explain how clouds and rains are formed. After that, we are making an experiment. I'm showing you how to make it rain inside your house. Then get ready because we are dancing together.
Hello, friends! They told me you don't know what the water cycle is. Is that true? Don't worry, I'll explain it in a jiffy. I know it by heart. I've traveled the water cycle many times. The water cycle is the process during which water circulates around the planet through the seas, the land, and the sky. All this happens thanks to solar energy. There are 3 stages in the water cycle that I'll explain along my journey: evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. You can't travel with me, but we'll be in touch through this camera, so you'll be able to see the whole process of the water cycle, alright? Hello, do you copy? Right now, I'm in the sea. This is where the journey begins. Do you see the sun in the sky? The sun is in charge of warming the water, changing it into vapor. Vapor goes up in the sky. This process is called evaporation. Evaporation also happens in rivers, dams, and lakes found on Earth, but to a lesser extent. Brr, it's so cold! Owing to lower temperatures, vapor cools once it goes up in the sky, and it turns into tiny droplets of water that form clouds. This process is called condensation. Droplets come together, they become bigger droplets, and fall on the ground because of gravity. This is how rainfall is produced. If it's even colder, snow or sleet are formed during the same process. We call this precipitation. This is the part I like best. Time to fall back on the ground. Whoa! Here we are again on the ground, and the water cycle starts over. What a day! The water cycle is exhausting. Let's go through what we recorded. The water cycle is the route the water follows over the land surface, changing through different states. The first stage, which we have looked at, is evaporation. This is when water changes into vapor, thanks to sun heat. Water vapor goes up to the sky to form clouds thanks to condensation. When water vapor cools, tiny droplets are formed and they come together for precipitation to happen. That's all about the water cycle. See you around, friends!
It usually rains outside, right guys? Well, today I'm going to show you 2 amazing ways to make it rain inside your house. Are you ready? For this first experiment, you'll need boiling water, a large glass, a plate, and some ice. Let's suppose this boiling water is the ocean, and let's see what happens. What do you think? The air is way up in the sky. Excellent! It's cold! Let's pour some ice here on the plate, like the sky, above the clouds, and let's wait for it to rain. Wow! Come take a closer look, guys! Wow! It looks like it's raining inside! Do you know what is happening here? The water is so hot, so it evaporates. When it hits the icy sky, look! A drop of water. When it hits the icy sky, it makes it rains. This is called condensation, and this is part of the water cycle. I hope you like it. Now, let's try the second experiment. Are you ready? Ready for the second experiment? For this one, you will need shaving cream, blue food coloring, and a crystal container with water. We are using shaving cream to create clouds. Do you remember the name of the process that creates clouds? Yes, it's condensation. Very good. Now we are going to add some drops of food coloring. Are you ready to see what's going to happen? So, in this case, food coloring is pretending to be water, and water is dense enough to get through the clouds. Can you see the drops falling? Wow, it's raining! Let's pour some more. Do you remember the name of this process of the water cycle? Do you remember? It's precipitation. Very good. Wow. Now you have 2 ways to make it rain inside your house. Go have fun, guys. I love you.
Drip drop rain on my head, a drip drop rain on my head. Rain falls down on the ground, drip drop rain on my head. A drip drop rain on my shoulder, drip drop rain on my shoulder. Rain falls down on the ground, drip drop rain on my shoulder. Drip drop rain on my tummy, drip drop rain on my tummy. Rain falls down on the ground, drip drop rain on my tummy. I said drip drop rain on my toe, drip drop rain on my toe. The rain falls down on the ground, drip drop rain on my toe. Come on, let's go, puddle, jump, jump. Come on, let's go, puddle, jump, jump. It splashed on my toe, on my tummy and my shoulder. Did you hear what I said? It even splashed on my head. I'm so wet. Drip drop rain on my head, drip drop rain on my head. Rain falls down on the ground, drip drop rain on my head.